What's good, guys? Prince Sports coming at you with another one. So every time I'm trying to do something, I get distracted by stuff going on. There's always noise going on. So if you hear noise in the background, excuse it. I barely have time to do a lot of stuff. I got to multitask. I barely get any sleep these days. But anyway, I want to take a little quick time to talk about why is LeBron James considered better than Steph Curry? Why is LeBron James ranked above Steph Curry when they both have 4 championships each? Well, it's easy. LeBron James is a more dominant superstar than Steph Curry. He's been considered the best player in basketball for a longer period of time than Steph Curry has. All right? And when he's won, he has 4 championships, but he's won by being the number one on his team all the time. Okay, he's a 4-time finals MVP. He's always been considered that number one guy on his team. Can't say the same thing for Steph. But what I can say for Steph right now, because it's a Steph Curry world, what can Steph Curry do to surpass LeBron James? I got 3 things, 3 ideas to why I think Steph Curry could get past LeBron James. Now, LeBron James is a top 10 all-time great. Him being number 2 and 3 is a little bit blasphemy, if you ask me, because he got a little bit too much holes in his resume. It's always would have, should have, could have with LeBron James. And I'm gonna explain this aspect to you. When it comes to individual dominance, LeBron James got that over Steph, but Steph could change that a little bit this season. Steph is always in runner-up for MVP. So be a top 5 player this coming season and win the MVP award, okay? So we could get a clear-cut assessment and say, hey, you're the best player in basketball. You're the MVP. You're the reigning finals MVP. You're the defending NBA champion. All of that headed into postseason. So win that. LeBron got 4. You will have 3. Now is not too far off and far apart. Number 2, meet LeBron James in the postseason. LeBron says he's never going to miss the playoffs again. Okay, let's hold you accountable for that. Meet Steph Curry in the postseason. And if Steph Curry beats you in the postseason again, that is hindrance on LeBron James's career. That's a hurt on LeBron's career because you already got hurt. Your legacy already got hurt this year. You're on the championship contender with 2 All-Stars and you can't win the championship. You can't even get to the playoffs. That hurts your legacy, period. And you played with more top 75 players than Steph. You played with more future Hall of Famers than Steph Curry. And yet, you still only got 4 championships out of 10 tries. Steph Curry got 4 championships out of 6 tries. So Steph Curry is still more impressive. All right? And Steph Curry beat you 3 times. Okay? 3 of your finals losses came at the expense of Steph Curry being on the opposite team. Now you may say, oh, 2 of those came with Kevin Durant. Yeah. But LeBron James has never won without a big 3 or a top 5 player in the game. So that is something that still on your resume because Steph Curry did it. Steph Curry just won the championship without a top 5 player, okay? Without a big 3. And he did it before in 2015 without a top 5 player. None of those guys were top 5 players when they won that championship in 2015. So his resume is still more impressive than LeBron's, all right? And the fact that LeBron is at age 37 and you're still playing catch-up, that hurts your legacy too because you're not supposed to be at age 37, even in the same discussion with Steph. Steph's supposed to be catching up with you. You should have 5 or 7 championships by now if you're LeBron James, period. You left some championships on the table. And when you had a super team, you underachieved. When Steph had a super team, he overachieved or achieved just the amount of what a super team is supposed to win. He won 2 out of 3 tries and probably would have three-peated if Kevin Durant wasn't there. You won 2 out of 2 with your super team in Miami and then only won 1 championship out of, 4 tries with your big 3, okay? But let's just say 1 out of 3 because Kyrie Irving left, right? So you still underachieved no matter how you look at it. So here's another thing that Steph will have to do to surpass you. Steph got 4, you got 4. Now it's a race of can you top this? Who's going to get to number 5 faster? Guess who's going to get to number 5 faster probably? Steph Curry. And he would do it at a more quicker pace than you. because you're still struggling to get number 5, and you're playing on championship contenders. The only thing you got over Steph Curry right now is stats. But those stats can't do nothing for you if you're not winning and you're playing on a championship contending team. Stats ain't going to save your career, bro, if all these other guys are eating. Magic got 5, Jordan got 6, Kobe got 5, Tim Duncan got 5. You the only one trailing if that's the case. And if Steph Curry get number 5 under your watch and beat you and win another finals MVP with that same roster, he would have everything needed to surpass you besides stats. But a lot of these stats that you're ranking up, top 3 in scoring, all of that, that's not going to save you from being or considered a better basketball player than Steph, because he's collecting hardware. He's collecting individual accolades that's more important than yours if he does these 3 things in this next season. So that would pit Steph above LeBron James if you ask me, because LeBron's in the top 10. So I will bunk LeBron down in the top 10 and put Steph ahead of LeBron James on that list. But here's the thing. Here's the big elephant in the room also. LeBron James has a bigger media support. LeBron James is a bigger star than Steph Curry. So the aura of him being a star is always going to shine over Steph Curry a little bit. But if we're talking about strictly basketball reasons, Steph Curry has a chance to surpass LeBron James because LeBron James is would have, should have, could have. His legacy has a lot of holes in it, and it took a lot of hits. It just flat out took a lot of hits, you know? So 6 finals losses compared to 2, which one would you rather have? And Steph Curry got the same amount of championships as LeBron James with less tries. LeBron had 10 finals attempts and only got 4 out of it. That's a failure. You know, it's not a winning record. If Steph had 10 NBA finals tries, he probably would be sitting on 7 championships or 8 by now. Okay? So, I'm sorry, man. Steph Curry is on pace to surpass LeBron James as well, too. Even if you don't want to admit it and you don't like it, it is what it is. Now, LeBron James is a great basketball player, but there's going to be guys that's coming along that's doing stuff in a more spectacular fashion, and they coming close to surpassing him already. Sports out. Peace.